Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Kyle Orvis, your favorite TinFoil Realist, not theorist. So, if you were to join my Discord, you would see that I have a section for music reaction requests. And in that section, I can't even fucking find my Discord. There it is. In this section of music reaction requests, there are some awesome fucking lists of songs that I need to go through. So I've started sort of banging some of them off. If you want to get some requests in, I recommend getting in the Discord because this is where I'm going to kind of grab them from. But I've seen sad rappers a couple times. What I want to do is Tom MacDonald, sad rappers. This already looks like a fucking attack on Big Pharma, which I'm all about. So, ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Orvis, your favorite TinFoil Realist, not theorist. Let's get into it. Tom MacDonald, sad rappers.
Where'd all these suicidal sad rappers come from? They showed up with those mumble rapper dum-dums. They've been preying on people with mental illness and pretending to relate to get paid in creative business. They claim
Where did all these rappers come from talking about Xanax and all these different drugs? Feeding on depression, where they don't really have these mental illnesses. They're faking it. They're a piece of the industry that is trying to get you to feel like you're anxious or depressed and need to take these drugs.
Where'd all these suicidal sad rappers come from? They showed up with those mumble rapper dum-dums. They've been preying on people with mental illness and pretending to relate to get paid in creative business. They claim They've been preying on people with mental illness and pretending to relate to get paid in creative business. They claim to be anxious, say they're depressed. They're faking it to gain something in common with some fans for a check.
They just said that. They're telling you that they're depressed and anxious, but this is all a ploy to tap into the people that do have mental illnesses so that they can make money and then market these drugs to them. It's like the music industry is becoming an arm of Big Pharma. The media already is.
They claim to be anxious, say they're depressed. They're faking it to gain something in common with some fans for a check. It's overdiagnosed, so it's becoming a trend to say you're crazy or insane or that you're sick in the head.
It's overdiagnosed. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Any kid that goes into if you take your kid to go get tested for any of these mental illnesses, I guarantee you they're going to give them something. They're going to diagnose with something, whether it's ADD, ADHD, anxiety, depression, pick one, because they want to give some kind of drug. I have 3 siblings. I'm not one that was like taken and diagnosed with anything. My other 3 siblings all were taken to be diagnosed. Sister's got fucking anxiety, depression, all this shit. My brother is high functioning autistic. He's 12. My other brother, who's 10, has ADHD and ADD. Meanwhile, no, it's just my brothers are, especially the one with the ADD, ADHD. He's a boy that has a fuck ton of energy, and this system isn't built for him to sit at a desk for 8 hours a day reading books. He has a fuck ton of energy that he needs to expend. It's the idea like kids are like dogs. Like fucking dogs act up until you run them and tire them out, and then they can calm down. You need to stimulate them.
It's overdiagnosed, so it's becoming a trend to say you're crazy or insane or that you're sick in the head. They romanticize the mental pain we're barely surviving, and then they glorify the men and women losing their lives. I'm talking
They glorify the ones that commit suicide and lose their lives. So it like makes you the same thing of like glorifying these mass shooters. The idea that when you give them such a massive platform, other people think that if they do the same, they'll be given the same platform.
They romanticize the mental pain we're barely surviving, and then they glorify the men and women losing their lives. I'm talking Cobain, Lil Peep, Winehouse, Jackson, Williams, Cornell, Bennington. Imagine all the icons that we buried probably turning in their graves that they can witness out of sickness getting used to get paid.
And these guys, those names that he just mentioned, would literally be rolling their grave if they knew that the industry is using them to promote these drugs and the prescriptions and to make money off it all.
Imagine all the icons that we bury, probably turning in their graves, that they can witness how the sickness getting used to get paid. These rappers fabricating symptoms for fame. Their mental illness is the money on their mind. It's how they rotting their brains, yeah.
Oh, they don't have depression, anxiety. It's the money on their mind. That's their mental issue. Their greed.
Rappers fabricating symptoms for fame. Their mental illness is the money on their mind. It's how they rotting their brains, yeah. Y'all ain't real, from the chains to the gear to the grills. Now it's pain, talking tears, taking pills. Y'all ain't real.
Oh, y'all fake as shit. You're trying to wear all these chains, show off on Instagram and do all this stuff, but you'll have some deep-seated issues that you can't deal with. Fake shit.
Ain't real, from the chains to the gear to the grills. Now it's pain, talking tears, taking pills. Y'all ain't real. I can see it in your eyes, all lies. Y'all guys don't know how we feel. Y'all ain't real enough to deal with us.
Oh. And I can see it in your eyes. I've been one that has dealt with real issues. I can see it in your eyes that you're lying, you're fake. You don't have these real issues, that you're trying to do this for money. Oh.
Your eyes all lies, y'all guys don't know how we feel. Y'all ain't real enough to deal with us, to feel the love. Nah.
Yo, this video is powerful too. Like the idea of this is kind of like a mental asylum thing. I want to say that the white contacts is about like this idea of being a zombie, and that these drugs are just zombifying everybody. And even there's those images that he has like these zombie patients like around him.
Tears taking pills, y'all ain't real. I can see it in your eyes, all lies. Y'all guys don't know how we feel. Y'all ain't real enough to deal with us, to feel the love. Nah. Y'all just make believe. You claim to be the same as me. Nah. People die from depression. These rappers cry for attention, and it's in every single genre you could possibly mention. From pop to electronic to rock to indie to grunge, they're trying to hook you into using the music like it's a drug that you would.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter what fucking genre. They use this to get you addicted. You listen to the music, you put yourself in this shitty mindset. Like, this is why I love guys like NF. NF speaks on mental illness. NF speaks on all he's doing, but not once does he mention taking a drug to to fight it. It's about reaching God to be able to fight it. It's about finding your inner purpose to be able to fight these demons.
People die from depression, these rappers cry for attention, and it's in every single genre you could possibly mention. From pop to electronic to rock to indie to grunge, they're trying to hook you into using the music like it's a drug that you addicted to. Artists they manufacture to target all of the people in therapy trying to deal with their hardships. Crafted and marketed till they had you convinced that if you follow that person, they make you fine in your skin.
Oh my God. They're saying Tom's saying is like the elites basically know the society's all fucked up right now. So they're propping up these people, hoping to tap into everybody that has these mental illnesses. And essentially these artists are going to brainwash you into becoming a zombie and taking all these drugs from Big Pharma. Oh, yay.
Like it's a drug that you addicted to. Artists they manufacture to target all of the people in therapy trying to deal with their hardship.
And because they're famous and they get so much love from so many others, you think that you need to be that same way. You just follow along and take these drugs and think it's okay and think it's not zombifying you and it's not destroying your brain. That's why I'm such a big advocate for psychedelic assisted therapies, these natural drugs. Everything's a drug. Caffeine, sugar, everything's a fucking drug. You should have the freedom to change your consciousness. Animals do it. Like deer eat fermented apples because it fucks them up. They like getting drunk off fermented apples. Every animal likes to change their consciousness. You should have that right. But that's what psychedelics are very different from these pharmaceutical lab fucking made shit, because there's something about them, and you can talk to the fucking native cultures and all these old ass cultures around the world that use them in shamanic traditions, that this is something about it tapping into Mother Earth, to Gaia, to God, to whatever. I don't come from organized religion, but the spirituality I have was kicked into gear from psychedelics. You have these experiences, you're like, holy fuck, there's something so much bigger. We are all connected. And then some of them dive into trauma. Some of these psychedelics will literally bring up traumas that you dealt with. There's people who have traumas of that literally trip about their childbirth. These people who have unseated traumas about childbirth, that they'll have a bad trip and literally go through their childbirth, and all of a sudden on the other side of this come out astronomically better mentally, because there was this deep-seated trauma in their subconscious that they didn't know they were dealing with.
It's a drug, get you addicted to artists. They manufactured to target a lot of people in therapy trying to deal with their hardships. Crafted and marketed till they had you convinced that if you follow that person, they make you fine in your skin. They ain't really trying to help you. They don't want to make you better. It's a lie they're trying to sell you, so you always buy the records. If you want to know the truth, they want you struggling forever, so you look to them for answers with your Visa or your debit. It's like...
Oh, this goes back to the idea of creating a dependent on government class. A dependent on big pharma, big government, big tech. They want a ruling class and a slave class. All this comes down to, want you dependent on them, because if you're dependent on them, you'll do whatever the fuck they want.
The record labels working for Pharma, they made anxiety trendy by using popular artists and used the rappers to promote prescription pills to the audience. They created the problem to sell you pills that would solve them. It's brilliant.
Look what they do with fucking COVID. They manufactured a virus, doing gain-of-function research, dropped the virus, created the fucking vaccines to solve the problem, locked you down, took away all your freedoms, brainwashed you into thinking that this virus was dangerous to people. And then they came out with the cure. And the cure doesn't even fucking work, but they got you brainwashed into thinking it does. So now you're going to take both vaccines, and now every 6 months when they say, oh shit, we need to take a booster because this isn't as effective as we thought it was going to be, or there's a new bug that the vaccine's not working for, you have to take this booster shot because your immune system's shot now. They got you hooked. You're stuck in the fucking system now because you don't know what's going on. And now you have this fucking drug inside of you, this RNA gene therapy that's fucking with your DNA. Now you're going to listen to everything they say because you've got yourself lost to them.
Y'all ain't real, from the chains to the gear to the grills, now it's pain. Tell you pills that would solve them, it's brilliant. Y'all ain't real, from the chains to the gear to the grills, now it's pain, talking tears, taking pills. Y'all ain't real, I see it in your eyes, all lies, y'all guys don't know how we feel. Y'all ain't real enough to deal with us, don't feel the love, nah, 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 nah. Y'all just make believe, you claim to be the same as me, nah, 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 nah. Exploiting our problems to benefit, they just wanna get paid.
Yo, those contacts are crazy. I didn't realize they're like a mesh.
Exploiting our problems to benefit, they just wanna get paid. I spend all my money on medicine, spend all your money on chains. Y'all just exploiting the misery, popping Xannies to fade. Well, I'm throwing ones into therapy, cause all I know is rain. Y'all ain't real, from the chains to the gear to the grills, now it's pain, talking tears, taking pills. Y'all ain't real, I see it in your eyes, all lies, y'all guys don't know how we feel. Y'all ain't real enough to deal with us, don't feel the love, nah.
That fucking sweater is sick as shit.
Guys don't know how we
I love the little, like that little anarchy logo.
feel. Y'all ain't real enough to deal with us, don't feel the love, nah, 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 nah. Y'all just make believe, you claim to be the same as me. Nah, 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 nah. Y'all ain't real, from the chains to the gear to the grills, now it's pain, talking tears, taking pills. Y'all ain't real, see it in your eyes, all lies, y'all guys don't know how we feel. Y'all ain't real enough to deal with us, don't feel the love, nah, 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 nah. Y'all just make believe, you claim to be the same as me, nah, 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 nah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tom MacDonald, Sad Rappers. I'm Kyle Orvis, your favorite TinFoil Realist, not theorist. Like this video so more than just you and I watch it. Share it because that'd be fucking awesome. Hit the notification bell so you know when I'm doing another video. Everybody's been saying that Tom's dropping one tomorrow morning. I'm at work until probably noon, 1 o'clock. I'm hoping to be able to get a reaction out by 2, 3 o'clock. Ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Orvis, your favorite TinFoil Realist, not theorist. Get in my Discord, the link will be in the description. We building something over here, folks. We waking the people up. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy.